Okay, this is my Gladiator Beast deck, which I bought from my brother. Hello.
Hello. For £100, tell me whether it was worth it.
Yeah, so I suppose just go straight into it. I think it's sort of a standard deck. Any ideas or things would be appreciated. 2 to quarry, start with. 2 a quest. I mean, sort of run 2 just because I always draw it in my first hand. I can't tag it out easily. 2 Darius. I find 2 works really well because again, usually if I've got 1 in my deck, it'll just be in my hand. If I want to do Geysers on the first turn, then I can't. If I use Prisma and Darius in my hand, then
it's better to have 1 in the deck.
Bestiary, please push to 2. Because
not a chance.
My record at the moment is 4 Geysers in 1 game. I think my my opponent was cried. I'm not surprised. I'd cry as well. Retiari's good at 1. He's just a really annoying card to go up against. Hoplamos, I find 1 works really well, especially against Black Wings and stuff. Mamillo. Sekitor, I think, is a debatable Gladiator Beast because he can't tag out and he's really weak. But his effect is just amazing if you lose Bestiary.
That's broken.
Absolutely brilliant and can turn a game around for you. So
it's good to have a contingency plan in case.
Well, I think so.
Gets
I think so because otherwise you're just stuck with Heraclinos and So 3 Test Tiger. I did try a version with Super Nimble Mega Hamster to try get Test Tiger in the first turn. Also ran Sam Knight as well. But it just didn't work as well as the traditional Gladiator Beast deck, I don't think. No Stratos, I've just gone with 2 Prisma. Hopefully get it, because I'm trying to sort of keep my deck count down a bit. It's 42 at the moment. So that's my monster lineup. I think it's sort of that's sort of bog standard Gladiator Beast deck. I think that's pretty good. Again, another card set cards which people sort of if you're playing Gladiator Beast decks, but Respite I think just works fantastically. I think the rule is you run 3 or you run none. Because 3 just works so well, especially if you can pull it off on the first turn, get it in the grave, get out a quest and get it straight back to your hand later. 1 Proving Ground. I think 1's really good because if you've got 1 Gladiator Beast, you can just get Bestia straight to your hand and get going with Geysers. Monster Reborn, again works well with Prisma. Get back Bestiary, Dark Hole, that's an obvious. 2 Mystical Space Typhoon. I've seen versions of Gladiator Beast decks that don't run Mystical Space Typhoon, but I find it works really well, especially if they've only got 1 back row. You can just pick it off and then start going mad with them. Cold Wave, it's brilliant with Geysers, especially against the final countdown deck I just played against. Play it, blow up all his back row cards with Geysers. 3 Book of Moon. Just good for saving them and also putting big monsters in defence.
And attacking the defence monsters with Sekitor.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that as well. Traps, Mirror Force, Trench Tribute, Solemn Judgment, Royal Oppression, a bit iffy in a Gladiator Beast deck, but obviously just sort of play it on the opponent at the right time and it can just absolutely terrorise a game, especially if you follow it up with Cold Wave as well. So then you can summon your Geysers and not be hindered by it. 1 Dimensional Prison I think works really well. Yes for starters. Also because I'm finding that I'm just my opponent's just getting loads of attacks, so it's very hard to keep my Gladiator Beast in the field. So Dimensional Prison works well. 2 Trap Stun. I know a lot of people run 3 in that Gladiator Beast deck, but I think 3 is just overkill.
Why is it better than 7 tools in this deck?
Well, I suppose because again you can follow it up with Geysers because you can draw it, play Trap Stun, and if they have got a solemn one, they can't play it anyway. So
which is instead if you get if they got Bottomless and Solemn Warning face down, then 7 tools takes care of 1, and then you lose Geysers in the second.
Yeah, exactly. So so it's like Trap Stun. Okay, actually no, the example's going to give us stupid, so we'll just move on. Never mind. 2 Bottomless. 2 Solemn Warning, finally got Solemn Warning, very expensive though, never mind, that was worth it. And 3 War Chariot, because
all super rare.
All super rare, yeah, although this one's not first edition and has a bit of entry there, which I want to replace eventually.
We'll do that.
When I'm rich. And extra deck is just boring. 3 guys versus 2 ultra rare Heracleos. Thank you, Damien.
It's not boring. That's amazing.
Yeah, and 2 stunners actually, because I'm probably going to have 2 Starlight Road in the side deck for. Although I mean, I have tried Starlight Road actually in the main deck, but I mean, it's great when they play Dark Hole, but it just sort of just sits there and does nothing otherwise. Which is why I actually went with Dimensional Prison instead, because I was just sick of all their attacks going through. So that's my Gladiator Beast deck, very sort of standard. And that I'm not really sure what to do with the side deck. So any thoughts, any comments as well on the deck, if anybody's got any, would be very much appreciated. So that's the Gladiator Beast deck.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.